Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first and 10, here's Daniels. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On second down, it's Daniels. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Washington.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here?
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll throw with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on down. Burrow going to open by putting it up. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders will have great field position right around midfield.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
This throw left side taken in by the rookie wide receiver.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70 range, 70 range.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Cougar 19. Top low 18. Top low 80.
To the air again is Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Past the 60. Past the 60. Ready?
Throwing again, Daniels. Quick throw taken in. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Come on, come on. Hit.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Get it.
Daniels gonna throw again. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Let's go.
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. That is caught side of the end zone. John Bates. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of...
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's to his tight end, Eric All. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 33 yards.
On one, ready?
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here we go. That.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one is caught. It's Hudson. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Gun. That. That.
To throw is Burrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
Off he goes. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
11. Just get set.
Now, Burrow. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
12. That.
Second down, Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 11 yards on the connection there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go. Set. Seven Pirates. Bronco 80. Warriors 17.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Okay, ready?
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10.
60 average, 19 targets, go!
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And the Bengals will take over possession here at the 44.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And their lead remains at 2. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
I'm about to cook you.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if
About to get off after this. I'm about to cook you. I was only playing one game. About to cook them real quick.
Gets underway. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, 11 MT. That.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's get set. That.
Now, Burrow. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
11 Thomas. Twelve. That.
Here's Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
I'm one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 9.
Gun. That.
On the ground, it's Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-1, ready?
3rd down and 9.
Here we go. That.
Throwing is Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Let's get set.
They'll run here with Brown. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
12. That.
Burrow now. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
That.
To throw is Burrow. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
On 2. Here we go. That.
Here's Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one online, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a second down. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet.
Ready? 18, find it. 18, rattle. 18, rattle.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's McLaurin open on the left side.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now on 2nd and long.
Viking 18. Trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing is Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Now Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Second and 6 coming up. To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now pass deep for McLaurin.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's taken in. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Daniels going to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Dragon 60. Red.
To the air again is Daniels. That's caught by Eckler.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Here we go, here we go. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing again, Daniels. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
19 Lions. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Daniels to throw on second down. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2. Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Quickly to the air is Burrow. Rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Burrow on play action, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here we go.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal. And
breaks the tackle now with Allen. He's on his way. T. Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 93 yards. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So from back deep, deep in their own territory, all the way, into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9. Burrow will throw. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good, 15-0 here in the first quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Bengals are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Cincinnati. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Third and long.
Gun. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Let's get set.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might...
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Second and 11. Out of his end zone, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners first down. Now Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Purdy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make
a big hole. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Here's Burrow leading them to the line. They'll go for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. The conversion successful, and they grab a 2-point lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Second and 7.
18 Cardinal, back to 60.
They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. On second down, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up a first down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 37 yards. They'll go play action with Purdy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Now, faking the give. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Down the sideline, past the 40. The speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. On play action, here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Gun.
Burrow to throw. Open man downfield. Chase has it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he...
And he's into the end zone. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Open man is Jennings. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. That.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Here's Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow now. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he will get into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. He's got it. And the Bengals will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Back to 60, back to 60.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down, 8 for the first down. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw. That one intercepted. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that,
Here we go.
the offense comes out to go for 2.
Shot.
Burrow. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground. And fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing again is Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 36.
11, let's get set.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. That one knocked away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And he nearly got the first down there. They'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's no chance at all. He'll go down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Gun. Start.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners will take over here just past the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
First and 10. Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
That's caught to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
On the run, McCaffrey. And he will bring it in for the two-point conversion, cutting into that lead from 11, now down to 9. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They go play action for Burrow. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one.
That's what your dumb ass get, nigga.
And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.